It's one of those ones that you pump like this 100 billion times. Dot press, I have a spot. It comes back to haunt you. Hey, you've brought it back, Superdrug. It feels more like I'm rubbing a stick of congealed baby oil all over my face. That's a big statement.
I see a light in your eyes. I follow you so damn foolishly. You'd be the sweetest.
Hello, happy Friday. I can't believe it is Friday again. If you are new here, hello, welcome to All the Ladies. This is where we do affordable fashion hauls and try-ons, product reviews and beauty reviews / first impressions. And this is what we're doing today. Briefly, I have picked up every product that I need to do a full makeover with B.BY Superdrug, their very own brand of makeup / tutorial, because obviously I always chat about the product as I'm using it. I'm very excited because for me, finding new exciting brands that are cruelty free is just yet another step in the right direction to make people aware of the situation with animal testing. Hopefully we can find some new products that are affordable and cruelty free, because that is the biggest thing about Superdrug. Their ethos or their belief is that no animal should suffer in the making of a product to beautify you, and that is exactly what we believe here at All the Ladies. So if you are new, please do whack down on that subscribe button, because that is hugely important and it really helps me get these videos to you. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, I probably have chatted to you in the comments boxes over the last year. Lovely bunch of ladies, so I'm really enjoying putting these videos out to you and just having a little bit of girly fun, sticking some makeup on, telling you what I think, blah blah blah. Right, now I've done my soapbox speech. I'm gonna whiz off. I'm gonna take my makeup off. I'm gonna give myself a good exfoliation, potentially wash my hair, haven't decided yet, and then I'll come back and we will start from scratch. Primer all the way to lips, and hopefully find some good products from Superdrug. So okay, I'm gonna go and get that done now. Bye. Okay, I'm stripped, baby. I'm down to my bare and simple face. These are fab. I don't know if you've seen me wear these before, but I got them in a pack of 3 or 4, I think, from Amazon. I'll link them down below. They are just, well, A, they're cute, and B, they keep my hair completely off my face. Brilliant for doing little makeovers like today. Really weird being in my bedroom. Probably doesn't seem any different to you at all, but I'm actually in my bedroom. And where I'm sitting here, I can see about 15 miles. That is how high up we live, and the landscape around us is just unbelievable. Super lucky to be able to see that whilst I'm doing this, but I can also predict the weather. So coming from the east is a large clump of very dark, fluffy clouds. Coming from the west, well, pretty much the same. So it's going to be a little temperamental, the lighting, but I'm going to do my very best. Very early on in my channel, I did do my videos up here because this window by my makeup table is absolutely fab for natural light. So yeah, so I kind of thought we'd do it here today. Right, so without warbling too much, I've obviously stripped off my face. I had a shower, by the way, and there's one thing I need to tell you about. This is a sea salt body scrub. What I'll do is I'll just bring your attention to various products that I rate, because there's no point in doing one entire video about stuff, but if I can integrate stuff, then surely that is a bonus for you girlies. Avocado and lime, are you serious? I picked this up in, and I don't know if you guys have one of these near you, it's called It's a Gift. Oh, it is just insane. So this is what I've just had a shower with. Gets rid of all your dead skin cells. You know me, I love an exfoliant. I must admit, I've never actually gone for a full body scrub before, but £2 this was. Well, I got it from It's a Gift, but if I can find it online or if I can find it on Amazon, I will link it down below. So what I've done is moisturised my face with my, oh my God, look how low it is. When is ALDI going to restock this Moisture Boost? It's absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, I'm nearly down. That is a true sign that I love it and I use it. It's brilliant. So yeah, I've popped some of that on. That's in ALDI. If you didn't see my video previously, I think it was the Kiko one. I love it, I love it. It's also cruelty free, which is of course very important. Right, first product from B.BY Superdrug is, and I picked this up. Now they do have liquid primers and they do have a prime spray, but I loved the sound of this. This is Perfect Base Cooling Prep Balm. It instantly cools and refreshes skin, leaving it feeling smooth. Okay, well, never had a primer that says it will cool, so this will be interesting. When I talk about primers, as you know, I'm here nor there. Primers to me aren't a huge part of my makeup routine, but I will always try a primer product for you girls. Right, here she is. So it's a little bit like a round deodorant. Oh, look at that. I love it. It's also one of my favorite colors. Mint. Has absolutely no odor whatsoever. I'm guessing I just wipe it on my face, do I? Oh my giddy. That is cool. How does that work then? I'm assuming it just reacts with the warmth of your skin. It feels quite greasy, but maybe that's just because of the way I'm applying it. I'm just gonna go in and just try and buff it into the skin a bit. It doesn't massively feel like a primer, that kind of primery feel, you know, the kind of tackiness. It feels more like I'm rubbing a stick of congealed baby oil all over my face. Okay, right, well, yes, it cools, and I'm guessing it preps the skin, so we'll move really quickly on from that one. But foundation, because still of COVID, you cannot test any products, so I had to literally look through the bottles, try and find a yellow undertone. I went for 2 because I didn't want to make the mistake of getting back either looking like an Oompa Loompa or looking like I need some iron tablets. So I bought both of these colours. Right, so this is called Filter Finish Foundation. Medium coverage with a buildable formula which blends seamlessly to give your skin a flawless finish. Well, we will be the judges of that, won't we, ladies? Right, dermatologically approved, suitable for vegetarians and vegans, made in Thailand. Right, so there's no names for these foundations. This is in B15, which you'll just see there under the barcode, and I got it in B9. So hopefully one of them will be good and I can return the other one, or I might have to do a bit of a mix. But either way, we're testing out the foundation, not necessarily the shades. Okay, packaging off, but I'm gonna give it a real good shake. No, I'm not waving at you, my love. B15 on the back of my hand. I mean, it's a nice tone, but I think that might be too dark for me at the moment. I will keep it on there and then we will give B9 a go. Oh my giddy, this is like a completely different colour. Okay, well, straight away, I am veering more towards that than that. Let's give it a little go on the side of the face. Bit too pale, B15. Bit too dark, so I am going to mix it up and get the perfect colour. As you can see, I have a spot. Stop press, I have a spot. Gave it a pick, and yeah, that's what happens, isn't it? If you don't leave it alone, it comes back to haunt you. I'm going in with quite a lot of the B9 and then a drop of the B15. Always test it on your, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do, what I've mixed basically is the perfect shade, which is great. Now I'm going to just pop it all over the face and then I'll go in and blend it. It feels like a really, really light moisturising foundation. Now, if you haven't seen one of my videos before, I do prefer a brush. I've tried a sponge, not really that interested in the whole sponge brigade. Well, that ain't bad, is it? And it feels very nice. It is a medium coverage. However, let's see if we can build this. Well done, Superdrug. A really, really beautiful natural finish. And that is 2 layers. And I believe it was £5.99. Very, very chuffed with that. Well done, Superdrugio. They do a full range of foundations. Both the Superdrugs that I went into, they literally had 3 or 4 left on the shelf. I don't know if that's because it's really popular at the moment. I'm guessing it is. Or is it because they're just being a bit lazy and they're not getting the products in, especially if it's made in Thailand. Maybe there's a little bit of an issue with shipping. But anyway, I got those 2. I guess the ideal would be to have got one that sit nicely in the middle, maybe a B11 or B12. But I've done it. Managed to get the perfect shade with 2 foundations. Right, moving on to concealers. Nice packaging, you know. So this is the Flawless Concealer in light. There were 4 shades of this concealer. I much prefer a liquid concealer to a stick concealer. I always find the stick concealers a bit too creamy. Right, here we go. There you go. When you're looking at yourself like this, you don't really notice the darkness under your eyes. But if I lower my head and I carry on looking ahead, you can actually see where the darker dips are, and that is where you tend to focus your concealer. Right Ah, great, it's a good colour. Then lift your head back up again. I'm not going to go too heavy, but what I will do, and I always do like doing this, just around the nose, on the chin, just because I'm a YouTuber, I'm going to stick a beautiful little leaf display on my forehead. Ooh, interesting. I think because I left it a little bit, it did start to set itself. Probably best to work quite fast with this concealer, however. That's actually a very, very nice concealer. It is quite creamy, however, it sets, which is fab. All about the blending. Honestly, ladies, it really, really is. Well, I am really chuffed with both of those products. I think they're great. That is a really, really good start. Right, next product, what are we gonna do? Oopsie poopsie, I forgot completely to talk about their corrector. They do this in banana, the yellow. It's not called banana. Oh, it is called banana. Isn't that funny? Rabbit's a bunny. I'm a rabbit. They do this in green, yellow, and orange, depending on what imperfections you want to get rid of. I will promise to use this in another makeover very soon. Hold your horses for that. Oh, ladies. Okay, so this is called Illuminating Radiance Pen. Now, obviously, I have already put concealer on, but let's give this a little go. I like the idea of this. Not many companies do this. Well done, Superdrug, firstly. Secondly, let's really hope it works, because I think these are great for on the go. Right, I got this in 01 Pink. So it's one of those ones that you pump like this 100 billion times. There she is. Right, interesting. Now let's give this a little go. Now I'm quite close up. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Again, focus it around the areas that you've concealed. This may be completely the wrong way of doing it. Don't tell me off, those of you who are in the know. I kind of see what it means by radiant. It's nice, actually. It's very illuminating. That would probably be a much better product to use if you were doing a very, very minimal makeup, i.e. a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. Then you want to add a bit of luminosity underneath. Looking in the mirror, I can see a little bit of a luminosity under the eyes. So I will keep you posted on that, absolutely. Right, moving on to eye products. So I picked up the Brow Styler, which I'm guessing is just a pencil. I think this comes in 3 or 4 shades. I got it in mid brown 03. Let's crack this open. Here we go. There you go. So there we go. So it is at an angle. I'm assuming the angle will stay because it's coming out that way, and it twists up. And the good thing is it twists back down, because some of these don't go back down, and that's really frustrating. Right, firstly, I'll always go in and just brush the eyebrows. I have had a recent pluck, but as you can see, I have ones that just do random stuff. Well, it comes off very easily, very, very easily actually. Just edge the top of the brows just to kind of keep their shape a little bit. There you go. And that's all I'm going to do. Not bad at all, not the best, I've got to say, but not by far the worst that I've tried. Is it a bit of a gimmick? Probably. It's a nice colour, it's quite waxy, so yes, it kind of helps to kind of pull the brows as well and help to shape them as you go, which is great, but I just think it's not the best thing. I would go to my Primark pomade, which I had in last week's haul. Right, next product is bronzer and highlighter. So there you have it. It's called Contour Kit Sculpt and Highlight. Now they've got this in I think 2 or 3 different combinations. Let's give this a little go. Actually, whilst I'm sitting here, I'm going to put some of this on. This is my licorice lip oil that I got from my Pip box a few weeks ago, and I absolutely love it. Let's open her up, and there we go. It looks like a lovely bronzer. So I'm really holding out a lot of hope for this. Okay, so I'm going in with my Real Techniques 400. Oh, I love this brush. It's just so super fluffy. I'm just going to go in on that side. There's no fallout at all. It's really good.
Wake up, baby, all the stuff
going around the hairline.
Yeah, we should stay.
Back into the temple this side. Helps to bring the face in a bit.
Look at them all night. Just keep holding me, don't.
Not bad. I like, actually. I very much like concentrating just on the bones that catch the sun, that make them bronzed. That is what you're doing. It's a lovely colour. It's going on nicely and it is buildable. So those are all of the things that you want from a good bronzer. Right, my loves? Very nice. Really impressed with that one. It's done what it says on the packaging, but we've got one little baby to try. So this is the highlighter. So difficult to find a good highlighter. So let's give this a go. I'm actually just going to put my finger on it. Okay, already I can tell you that that is way too powdery. That is not really a highlighter. That is such a shame. Well, look, I'm not going to judge too quickly. I'm going to go in with my fan brush and just see if we can kind of make some noise up here. It's no different that side to the other side. That is a little faux pas because you've got a wonderful bronzer alongside, and I've got no idea why they would call it a highlight. It really isn't. It is like a powder. I just need you to see this again. It's just a powder. There's nothing highlighter about that. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted because I would really rave about that bronzer. Now, what I will do now, just to show you the difference, is I'm going to use a highlighter that I use quite a lot, and it is by I Heart Revolution. It's called Glowing Hearts Goddess of Faith. It's a triple baked highlighter. Comes in like a cardboard packaging in the shape of a heart. But look, now that's a highlighter. That be a highlighter. Here we go. So this is going to be the Makeup Revolution one. Instant pop. See? Probably too much now, but I just wanted to show you that that is the difference, you see, between that kind of highlighter and that one in the pan. I'm going to do an I Heart Revolution review in the next coming weeks. I have got so many products from them and they are cruelty free, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Right, blusher. They have these little bad boys. This is called Liquid Blush. I got it in the shade Coral. It's designed for sheer but buildable finish and is available in 6 natural looking shades. As you know, I love a coral. I love anything with a orangey undertone. So let's take this and see what we think. I'm gonna pop a little bit on the back of my hand just so you can see. Oh, that looks delicious. With cream blushes, you do not need a lot. I've already squeezed off too much, but at least you got to see the color. I will go in with my RT Real Techniques 206. I absolutely love this brush. Again, I love all of the Real Techniques brushes, and of course they are cruelty free, so that is a big yay from all the ladies. So I just dab it in and let's run with this. Oh wow, what a pretty colour. That is really pretty. I've never ever had one as orange as this, and I actually think it looks really pretty. Again, as you can see, I put some on, but then I blended it and blended it and blended it until it was really melted into that area of the cheek. Right, I'm going to do the other side. I'm loving this. That's a big difference, isn't it? Dead, alive.
Get around, but there's something about you, something about.
Wow. Oh, I'm loving it. I really am. Wow. Chuffed to bits with that. It's absolutely beautiful, and that is going to become my new coral blush. The last time I got this excited was when I did what was it, Nip Fab. Yeah, it was the Nip Fab. I haven't got it up here. I think it's in the bathroom. However, it's the Fix Glow Stick. This is actually their highlighter. If you haven't watched the review, by the way, amazing highlighter and amazing blush comes in the same packaging as this. Do watch that if you haven't seen that, because there are some really good products which I recommend and still recommend. But this, yes please. I think this is my favourite product so far. Right, let's crack on with eyes. I am going to prime my eyes just with a little bit of, it's actually my concealer brush. I don't really do eye primers, as long as you're giving it a nice even base for the shadow to sit on. I went to 2 different Superdrugs, 2 big Superdrugs, and honestly, there wasn't a huge amount of product. However, what they did have did look really cute. Instead of eyeshadow palettes or pressed eyeshadows, they have these little pigments. They come in little box like this. There you go, and that's a little eyeshadow pigment. These are £1.66, by the way. This is Ziggy. It's just a beautiful kind of shimmery. In fact, that could be a beautiful highlighter. Anyway, back to eyes. So I got it in Ziggy, which is that one. Then I got it beautiful green, which is an olive. Right, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use my fingers. I don't think I'm going to go in with my brush. I think maybe with your fingers you can work it in, you can warm the product and hopefully kind of maybe build it. So yeah, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Ziggy, which is this one. It is messy. It is messier when you've got loose pigment, but you do get to pack more of a punch with the loose pigment because you can build it. That's in my experience anyway. Right, I'm just going to go in middle finger, squish it down a bit and then apply. It's almost like a champagne colour. Really pretty. Very nice. I almost don't feel like I really need the green. Maybe I will use that for under my eyes and just bring it around slightly in the outer corner. But I think that's just a very, very pretty, very natural eyeshadow. Very nice. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. I really like that. I'm just going to pop a little bit of the olive probably underneath the eye. Now, if I'm going under the eye, I'm going to need a little brush by Real Techniques, but it's the Salmon Nick collection. Really, really nice. Got a load of these brushes and they're really, really good. Take one step like this song in my head. A little trick for you. If you wet it, I didn't show you that bit, but you can use your own spittle. You can actually create a really beautiful metallic effect also. We don't want to spend this night alone, messed up. Stops the risk of it going into your eye. So you just take that all the way into the corner. There you go. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. If you want to and you want to bring the colour round, I mean, I just leave it like this, but if you did want to and you wanted to bring the colour round just so you have the edge is a little bit green so it kind of blends in more, then just bring it round. Just make sure that you don't go too far out, otherwise it'll start to turn into a makeover that you didn't predict. So what I tend to do is kind of half open my eyes and follow the direction of where that's coming up. Do that. And then close your eyes and you'll see where it's started, and then just push it in from there. You don't need to go any further outwards. Then you've just brought that round into the eye. Do the same here. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I love both of those colours. Very chuffed. Right, mascara. So I went for their waterproof mascara. There were about 3, maybe 4 different types of mascara. The other ones I look like I probably do have mascaras just like those, but this one has a really, really interesting brush. Look at that. What's that all about? Let's give it a go. It does feel like there's a lot of product in here as well, which is great because sometimes you get mascaras that feel like you've used it all up after a week. It's not bad, girls. It's not bad. I'm still unsure as to what the balls do. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think this is one of those kind of hit or miss products. I don't really understand the 3-ball game. It is applying product, but certainly it's still not as good. Where are you? Still not as good as my W7 Lash-tastic $2.99. I'm sorry, but I haven't found a mascara yet that beats this one. I think I might do a makeover with all of my favourite products. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know, because I can rave to you about quite a few products, all cruelty free of course. But yeah, I'm going to carry on with this because it is a first impressions. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that it's not great. So, and I hope you don't mind me doing this, but I am going to have to go in and just do my bottom lashes with my W7. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can't do better, so much better. I don't fit into your body. Now we're going to move on on to lips, there is a couple of products that I bought. So I'm going to try one, wipe it off and try the other one because I did want to try both of these products. Right, so first thing I bought their lip liner in shade Chocolate. And as you know, I don't like a pinky lip line. So the fact that it's called Chocolate, I'm really hoping that it isn't going to be too pink. It's going to be more of a beige. Then I picked up a real nudie lip look. The lipstick that I picked up, which is this one. This one is Ooh La La. I don't know if you can see that on the back. And then I picked up this. Could this be my new matte lipstick? This is called In the Buff. Super excited to try that one. I'm going to do my lip line, then we'll try the lipstick, and then we'll try the gloss. However, we could just do the whole lot together. Let's just do this. Please be the right shade. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to judge until I put it on. It doesn't look very chocolatey to me. Don't know if you can see that. There's the colour. Oh, for God's sakes. Why? It's now to that, and I've got no idea how to even like sculpt it so that it turns into a lip line. But I'm gonna have to do it on the edge, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Firstly, obviously not impressed. It's very waxy, and I think that's why it's just fallen off and cracked. For starters, it's not a chocolatey colour. That's misleading. Secondly, it obviously broke because it's so waxy, and also because it's waxy, it's not really coming off that well. So bye. I hate you. Right, sod it. Let's open this In the Buff because I think, and I use a lot of my matte lipsticks as lip liners. Let's give this a go. Right. Hey, you've brought it back, Superdrug. You've brought it back. Okay, I absolutely love this. It's really, really pretty colour. It does dry slightly darker than when you're putting it on, but I absolutely love it. Now, the question is it kiss proof? I don't think it's going to be kiss proof, but let's give it a go. Nope, it is not kiss proof. But no, loving the colour. Absolutely made up for the horrendous lip liner situation. Moving on to lipstick, Ooh La La. This might actually work perfectly fine on top. Ooh, very nice. I think I need to take that off and then try that on its own. But I've taken the matte lip off, and I'm going to give this a fair chance. It felt nice going on. I think quite a lot of their products are quite waxy. That's what I'm kind of figuring. I am going to use my own lip liner for this, and it will be the NYX one, Nude Truffle, and it is a really, really lovely colour lip line. I think that will be used quite a lot of times. That I've got one more lipstick. I completely forgot. Right, this is okay. So the reason I picked this up, it's called Pillow Talk, and I thought that's a bit cheeky because that's obviously a Charlotte Tilbury, very, very well known and extremely popular colour of lipstick. That's a big statement. Oh my giddy. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, I like that a lot. I think her Pillow Talk is more of a pinky colour. Right, well, I'm going to take this off and then quickly try this on because I think that is going to be gorgeous.
The love we found is something about you, something.
It comes off a lot more pink than it appears in the stick. You've got to really push it. It's quite waxy. I think this is what I've discovered with this brand, is it's quite a waxy brand. That's a shame. I would have liked that colour on my lips, but it's not. Look. They're very moisturising, but it is just a shame because when you pick up a colour because you like the colour and it isn't the colour, then you're gutted. So that is the look. There are some awesome products out of this, and there's some really bad product. So just very quickly going over, the foundation is lovely. I love it. It's light, it's buildable, and it's quite sheer, and they're cheap. I absolutely love the cheek tint. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've never actually seen such an orangey blush before, and I think that's why I'm quite intrigued by that, and I like that a lot. Loving this lipstick. This is the matte lipstick, which I absolutely adore. Everything else, not really that keen. Mascara, not good. Brow styler, not that good. The lip liner, it broke, so that's clearly not that good. The one product I didn't give enough time, and therefore I'm not going to review it or give it a grade, is the Radiance pen. I actually think this has got promise. I liked it. I didn't really give it the platform that it needed because I put it over concealer, but I will use this in another review. I just will point out as well, they also do accessories. They do brushes, they do skincare, they do accessories, they do sponges. I think they are doing a whole range, so keep your eyes peeled in Superdrug. Obviously I'm here to test the product, so the ones that didn't work too well today you can avoid. The ones that did work really well, they're reasonably priced, and I've done the hard work for you. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to release my head. I'm beginning to feel some pressure from this band. Again, as always, if you've loved my video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed, please press that subscribe button down below. Have a fantastic weekend and week, and I'll see you next Friday. Take care. Bye.